With Evan Lepler, I'm Wayne Randazzo, and quite a day here in Frisco as the semifinal matchups brought us three great championship games. Tomorrow's still ahead, and we take a look at how the mixed semifinal went down earlier today between Minneapolis Dragon Thrust and the Chad Larson Experience.
A rematch of their North Central Regional Final. CLX really looked smooth. Both teams' offenses were great. It was right basically on serve at half, just a one break difference. But in the second half, Dragon Thrust took command. These over-the-top hammers from Austin Lean were difference-maker type throws, and in the end zone, Josh Hemish, Dave Clark, and his slew of targets. The defending champs back in the finals, and they'll take on the mixed team from Seattle, a team that I'm eager to see. I've not watched them very much. Going to be interesting to see how they battle a Minneapolis team that also doesn't know very much about them.
Now the 12th seed moving on over Boston Wildcard in the women's final, rather the semifinal. It was Boston Brood Squad trying to get something going, but they never really could against the defending champions from DC Scandal.
It was really an impressive performance. A DC dismantling of Boston, and Kimberly Beach, the 41-year-old, in the end zone a bunch of times for DC. San Francisco Fury knocking off Seattle. We talked about how it was chalk 1 through 4, but the top two seeds upended in the semifinals.
Still a rematch of last year's national championship between DC Scandal and San Francisco Fury. On the men's side, we were treated to two classics.
Yeah, they were fantastic games. This one was surprising that it turned out so great. When it finally got dark, Boston had an 11-6 lead. Plays like this early in the game, just easy offense to the end zone, eluding the Ring defense, but then Ring turned it on, got close. It was not close enough, though. Boston prevailed by one on a very intense, dramatic Universe point.
Absolutely, a great game between those two teams as Boston Ironside is in the final to face a Denver Johnny Bravo team that also had to deal with a tough game at the end as they beat Toronto. And a 14-13, another game that turned out to be a Universe point.
Jimmy Mickle, Kirk Gibson, Bart Watson, and company. Johnny Bravo able to advance. A very pesky, resilient Toronto Goat squad that went 1-2 in pool play on Thursday. Mark Lloyd got his team all the way to the semis. A lot of throws like this, but Lloyd largely nullified by Stanley Peterson's great defense. And while Goat had a lot of chances, it was the defense from Bravo and their smooth offense late on Universe point that ultimately ended up being the difference. The highlight reel plays like this bid from Mickle were spectacular, but it was tied 13-all. Head coach Bob Cryer wanted them to take care of the disc, and they did, and they're going to the finals trying to win their first ever USA Ultimate National Championship.
Should be a good one tomorrow. Boston and Denver to play for the men's championship, and we should have three excellent championship games for you tomorrow. Can't wait to bring it to you here at the USA Ultimate National Championship Tournament from Frisco, Texas.